No idea.
We need 4 things. 4 things you're going to talk about.
Name them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't have 4 things.
You don't have 4 things?
Just in case this came up, though, I did bring something. I thought, like, maybe every once in a while we could just do a little bit of, like, workout motivation. And maybe we could get picked up and put on Peloton or something.
Is it like a prop? Or
No,
is it just
like every once in a while we just go like, yeah, keep going. Like, you got this. 2 more miles.
Okay. I used to do a...
How many people... That is funny to put this on in your Peloton journey.
Exactly.
Okay, keep going. One more.
Yeah.
One more. There was for a while, I did what was it called? Jeez, I don't remember. Like a circuit training class with a bunch of coworkers, and then the guy would say, we'd be doing like, let's say, I don't know, pull-ups or something, and he'd be like, just 2 more. 2 more is all. Like, it would just drive me nuts to be like, 2 more is all. Is all?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, I don't see you doing them.
Really? I see him doing it.
I can't see him doing them right now.
I was just making out with the instructor in the back, and he was like, 2 more.
2 more is all.
2 more is all. You guys, 2 more. I'm going to keep getting satisfied by Blaise.
I'm not sure if I've ever made out with an instructor of any kind.
I don't think I've ever made out with a guy.
You don't think? No,
I
know
gotta
I
think
never
about
have. Yeah, I never have.
There's definitely a couple people wondering about Blaise right now.
They're like, hey, did he ever make out with a guy?
And will he make out with me?
Did I make out with a guy, or was that just a girl who looked like Blaise?
He had long
That
hair.
yeah, people get that. There are a bunch of times when people are like, "Hey, did I make out with you last night?" I'm like, "No, that was some woman."
That was that was Cammy.
Yeah, it stinks when it's always such attractive women that are telling that to me. I like remember when we made out last night. I'm like, "No, I was watching. It was you and a girl."
No, I was at home. I finished up Ozark while you guys were making out.
Yeah, I kind of got tired of watching you guys make out, so I just went home.
Yeah, you guys just kept doing it so feverishly, I had to go home.
I actually wasn't involved at all.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I said, hey, do you guys want to go? And then you pushed my face. Like,
Yeah.
you grabbed my face with your hand and pushed it away.
And you're my girlfriend. You shouldn't be doing that with... I think you're going to leave me for Cammy.
Whoop. That is rough.
Getting left for a girl named Cammy.
I know. Man, JVB going on with the one headphone over the ear first time in here. Big dog.
Well, he used to be a DJ.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to hear right without it. Like, I still need to hear the people in the room. Like, if I just had headphones on, I feel like it's like a Xbox Live party.
Do you have your monitor on?
What?
Because, like, I would do the same thing, but that's just, honestly, it's out of habit. I just don't like having them over both ears. And I could tell right now they're on backwards. Just the way they're angled.
I have no idea. Can't hear good at all usually. So
What'd you say?
I said I can't hear good usually at all.
What?
I'm sorry?
That took me a second.
Yeah. One more. Well, it's early in the morning.
2
you know
more.
What I mean?
2 more is all.
Yeah. Well, we got Justin Van Berkom in here today. Junior V basketball. Junior varsity basketball.
Oh, I thought it was baseball.
Junior volleyball.
Ooh, have you ever played volleyball? You're a tall drink of water.
Yeah, I played in co-ed rec league
Okay.
at NDSU.
Okay.
But we
Oh.
sucked, so
Really?
yeah.
Isn't that good?
Oh man,
It was brutal, but it was fun actually.
I love playing volleyball.
I do enjoy it.
It does really bug me when I play with bad people because, like, I play on teams that know what they're. After you learn
have
what
a
you're
team?
doing, yeah.
So how do you have a rotating cast of team members?
No, we just play with the regular 6 or whatever. Well, now I actually usually am just a consistent sub now because I've been doing comedy stuff all the time, so I can't really commit to being on a full team. But I've been playing every Thursday for like the whole summer this year.
Yeah.
But I usually have one, and it's always they're like, we've been playing with everyone forever, so we know like exactly where you're going to set it and stuff. So, and when you start playing with people that are just running around, you get pretty upset. If I bring in junior varsity over here, I'd probably have to kick his butt.
Probably kick it. I played volleyball once at a work thing. It was like fun. We had a whole big companies had to play against other companies at the MSUM campus, and I wanted to play volleyball.
Oh,
I played.
What's that called again? Sorry for cutting you
I
off.
have no idea.
This
I
is
can't even
something
remember.
Corporate Cup.
Corporate Cup. That's it. That's exactly right. And I thought our volleyball team, it consisted of a bunch of tall people. So I was like, we got this in the bag. I went to go spike it. And I thought, like, oh, this is going to be like in the movies. I'm going to spike it, and it's going to hit this poor girl, like, right in the beak. And I spiked it, and this tiny, I don't know. She was, like, 3.5 feet tall. She just, like, jumped up, and all I could hear was the sound of, like, wah, 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 wah. And she just, like, boom, stopped it, and it came back and hit me in the face. And I was like... Yo, like, that's not how that was supposed to go down at all.
Like, I'll never recover.
Never.
It was brutal.
Never. Yeah. I mean, geez, talk about humiliation. My entire company was there. Like, Markway, you just lost us the corporate cup.
You're fired.
Yeah. I don't have a job there anymore. I had to walk home from MSUM, and I live in Alexandria. I was just trying to think somewhere far away to walk to.
Now, give us your exact address.
1364 7th Street, Alexandria.
Dude,
Minnesota.
Write that down.
That reminded me of the humiliation thing. The worst I ever felt was we were at my brother's basketball tournament, and we were like shooting hoops in the middle, like at halftime. And I was shooting hoops with this girl, and I took a corner three, and I missed by like 3 feet. And it went over and just crushed her in the face. She got a bloody nose on the court.
Oh.
The most embarrassed I've felt like probably in my entire life.
Did you go up and have a rag just to get... You weren't ready for that? You didn't have that planned out?
No,
Instead of giving... It's like when Squints goes to like give CPR or get CPR from that girl. JVB just chucks a basketball at her face, and he's like, I got rags to clean it up.
It's funny. Well, like, what was... You felt embarrassed, but she took a basketball to the nose. And was bleeding. Like, how do you think she feels? You know? Like,
you're actually like, oh, I felt this is about me for sure.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for myself.
Yeah. I'm so this story's all about me. Has nothing to do with the girl who's bleeding all over the basketball. Did somebody come and wipe it up?
I don't know. I think she caught it mostly with her hands and ran off.
Not the ball, though. You're talking about the blood from her
no,
nose.
the ball rolled across the gym, and I had to chase it, dude.
Oh, so, okay. Well, you were busy. You didn't have time to like worry about what was happening to her. You had a ball to chase.
I think literally all I said was, "Oh," and I just ran.
Oh,
that is pretty good.
That's
Dude,
all you really can say.
I was super embarrassed in college. Like the girl that I was like, that girl is so attractive. Like in all my classes too, but I was too scared to talk to her because
There's Blaise in the mirror.
Yeah, there's multiple.
So hot.
There's a couple of the girls though that like they were on like the track team and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's the cutest girl in the world. And then I was like, oh, I never had the balls to talk to her, which usually don't have a problem. Here I was like. Then one time she showed up at a party at her house, and I guess the whole time I was like, I won state track. She's like, I know, you told me like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, just embarrassed myself there. But apparently, whatever, she still thought I was kind of cool, supposedly. I was like, but still scared to talk to her.
Yeah, well.
And we took a test one time, and she had a broken leg.
Uh-oh.
So she was in the same row as me. I'm like, oh my God, it's right there. I can't even do my test. And then I had to like step over her.
Was it the broken leg that was
I had to step over her to go turn in my test, and I tripped over her broken leg. And then like, but here's the kicker.
Oh man,
kicker. I stepped over, and I think I actually thought that I tripped on her broken leg and tripped on like the front of the seat because I lifted my foot too high. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, why? Like, I'm like, well, I stepped on your leg. She's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, oh, well, this is, I guess I'll never speak to you again. I'm the most scared. Then I put a Facebook status on one day, and then she liked it. I'm like, things are okay now. I'm like, I don't know. She's married. What's it matter?
I mean, she still likes me. I have oh gosh. There's I think I'm pretty sure her name was Michelle. This was in high school, though. I was a senior. And when I think I was a sophomore or freshman, whatever, I'd spilled chocolate milk on my shirt because I did that thing. My shirt. Sure. I did that later because chocolate milk. I did the thing where like you stick the straw in the chocolate milk, but then I'm an idiot, so like I tipped the thing forward, and then I was still drinking from the straw, and it just poured on my shirt. Gray sweatshirt. No big deal, except for I had a chocolate milk stain on it, and then I'm pretty sure her name was Michelle. It was like, you spill chocolate milk on yourself? And I was like, yeah. Fast forward to 2 years later, I was like, man, Michelle's so cute. She's so cool. I'm going to do this thing where I jump kick right in front of her. And I ran, and it was like I don't know, some like standing thing, and I was like running. I went to go jump kick. I brought my leg up in the air, like not like jump. I guess I was like a high kick more than a jump kick. I brought my leg up in the air, but I did it with such ferocity that like my bottom foot slipped out from underneath me. So like I just like whipped my leg up in the air, slipped out, and landed on my back, like right in front of her, like on purpose.
How old were you?
I don't know, 24. No, I'm just kidding. I was in high school. I was, I don't know, 17, 18.
That is pretty funny to be like, she's going to love my jump kick. You're not even on a skateboard or anything like that. She's going to be.
Oh, man.
I bet she used to play Street Fighter and she'll see how I was.
I was like, oh, you can. And then she was like, what did you say? And I was like, nothing.
Nothing.
No,
I'm dead on the ground.
Yeah, it was actually pretty, because like I had knocked the wind out of myself, and like it was just like a whole bad situation, and like a bunch of people were there, like just. Wow, Markway. Wow.
We also overlooked in this story, this was 2 years after the chocolate milk thing. So he was like, 2 years ago, that chocolate milk thing went over so well. Like, when I jump kick, she's not going to be able to resist.
He wasn't holding the chocolate milk when he tried to jump kick this time.
I bet, yeah. I should have been like, what? But I slipped in some chocolate milk. And then she'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember. You're the doofus that spilled chocolate milk on himself 2 years ago.
Like, chocolate milk boy, I've been waiting for you.
Chalky Milky.
If you'd have just known the heck, you could have just got up and been like, 2 more is all. 2 more is all.
I just need 2 more is all. Oh, man.
Two more is all sounds like a pill.
Prescription drug.
Just take 2 more is all, and you'll clear up the lactose from your chest.
Yeah. Those things always have the craziest side effects too. If you keep listening to the commercial, it's just like, do you don't want to like have heart disease, and then it's just the side effects like suicide and everything.
Yeah.
Do you not want to have heart disease? Well, how about extreme diarrhea
or death? Some of them are death.
Yeah. You can't sue us. I said that you might die.
I said you might die. Sometimes you get like those big lawsuits, and then they list off all the things that, like, do you know, like mesothelioma was a big one. Do you remember, or do you know someone who was affected by mesothelioma because of asbestos? Did you experience like sore throats, death? Like they asked, did you experience death? Like, well, if I did, I wouldn't be able to answer the question.
That's actually like, that should be a show where there's a ghost, right? And then the whole thing is they died from mesothelioma and they need to go back into their body, or they take over control of someone else's body to get proper justice and get a court case for $1 million for their family because they died of mesothelioma.
Aaron Brockovich is the lawyer, but it's like she's dead. It's like Aaron Brockovich 2.
Aaron Brockovich 2. Mesoing with thelioma. And thelioma is actually the lady whose body she takes over to get her lawsuit.
Theo Leoma is played by Malcolm Jamal Warner's
Can't
ghost.
be played with him anymore. Oh, yeah, his ghost.
His ghost, yeah. Yeah, Theo Leoma.
Theo Leoma? So Theo's taking over Leoma's body. Messing with Theo and Leoma, and they're just like this, and he's a ghost, and she's.
Oh man! And then it's the Leoma is, let's say, who's the lady who played Ally McBeal? She's married to Harrison Ford.
Ally McBeal's married to Harrison Ford?
Yeah, I can't remember her name now. She's also in
idea.
Supergirl. Ally McBeal, Callista Flockhart.
Yeah.
Don't Google it. I know it. I remembered it.
Man, I never knew she was married to Harrison Ford.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy because Harrison, like, my mom has a hall pass, I'm pretty sure, and it's Harrison Ford. And then on a weird thing, they took a road trip. Like, they just toured a bunch of states. They ended up in California, and they got to go see The Tonight Show. And when they went, guess who was the guest?
John Ritter.
Close. Harrison Ford.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've never seen my dad so jealous in my life. He was like, "This, I swear to God, if you when I come back to Harrison Ford, I swear." No, I'm just kidding. I don't think my mom
Turned
got
into
close
Joe
enough
Biden.
Harrison Ford is Joe Biden. He like takes off.
If I clip that
I was
and
the-
put it out there, do you think your mom will like it on Facebook?
You could clip whatever you want, and my
Okay.
mom will. You could clip a picture of Justin Van Berkom and say, "Hey, Mark Wade died, and our show is number 74 on the charts," and then my mom would be like,
Yeah, I just didn't know if I'd be like, if you being like, my mom's hall pass is Harrison Ford. Who's your mom's hall pass,
I don't-
Justin?
I don't know.
You don't.
Come on, you don't
The
know your
only
mom's
one
hall
I've-
pass. Everyone
the only
knows
one
their
I've
mom's
heard
Everybody
hall
knows their
pass.
mom's hall pass.
Yeah, you
Probably
don't sit
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. How old's your mom?
17.
I don't know. I mean, J.J. Watt's retired from the NFL. He's got to be like 35, though.
I was going to say, you'll be in their
but how
30s
old-
when you
How
retire.
old's your mom?
Like 50, 54,
Acceptable.
Oh, mom's a
55.
cougar. Who would my mom go for? My mom's too holy of a person, so probably the local priest. No,
It can't be. Hall pass can't be local. Well, what if you said your hall pass was like
the guy, like a guy.
yeah, my hall pass is Susan from accounting. Your wife would be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, my hall pass is a famous person.
Yeah. Actually, Lawrence Welk is dead, so that one's not going to work.
Is it Roy Donk from the
Roy
Colgate,
Donk.
Colgate
My mom-
Hour?
Man, everyone that I like can even think that my mom would like. John Denver.
Ozzy Osbourne,
What if my mom's been? Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
dude, my mom dances around the kitchen all the time, and the weirdest dance ever. She does this.
It's called the doggy paddle.
Next time my brother is around, my brother can do it perfectly. We're like, Brian, dance like mom, and then he'll just be like.
Oh man.
Also, my mom, not to like throw my mom under the bus, I'm going to point this as a positive. Loudest farts.
That is a positive.
That's a mom thing, especially my mom thing. She'll be in the kitchen, rooms over, like when I go back and visit. We'll address that in a second. When I go back and visit, she'll be like 2 rooms over in the kitchen. I'll be in the living room with, I don't know, Sports Center on, and you'll just hear, and she'll audibly go, "Oh my God." She's the only one in the kitchen. She's not saying that to anyone else. She's amazed herself.
because it feels. I'm sure that felt great.
Oh, I've
You
done.
know?
I mean,
I've been there too.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the oh my God is just like, that wasn't even more than just a fart. Like, I can't believe it.
Like, oh, that was close. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I could have been much worse. Like, that's what.
yep. Dude, I accidentally sharted.
It's always an accident. You know,
I guess there's not a time when you don't accidentally.
I started on purpose so I could go home from work.
I used to have buddies that would just like get drunk and pee their pants on purpose.
That's ridiculous.
Liam
They're like, we're
Neeson?
gonna do it.
Liam Neeson.
Have you ever seen the pictures of him?
Uh-uh.
Oh, there's like a bunch of pictures of him just out in public with pissed pants.
Really?
I like Liam Neeson a lot, and that helps.
Yeah.
You know, like that brings it up.
I heard that
Moves
he
up a
peed
notch.
his pants, so that thing starts past his knee.
When he pees his pants, it like only his ankles and shins get
Yeah,
wet.
yeah.
It looks like he just walked through a puddle.
With one leg.
Man, that would be sweet. That's like the reason that you want a large one, just so that you, when you pee your pants, no one thinks like,
Like, it's way too far down for
Yeah,
pee.
yeah, exactly.
Even though it stinks like urine.
yeah, you're out.
In fashion, urine.
Dude, but I was sitting there. I was driving
Uh-oh.
back from a meeting, and I had like 4 coffees with these people, and I was in my car like this. Then it just all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this will just be a little one, and then I was like, oh no, and it was just wet. I was like, and it was like squished in between.
Yeah.
So I had to like.
Man.
I had to drive, so use the pedals, but stopping, I was on like Main Avenue, and I had to be like this, and then just like lifting like my butt off of the seat, but still trying to work the pedals, and try not putting all your weight on the pedals when your whole butt is in the air because it's not. It was
funny when you say whole butt. It's butthole. Anyway.
Well, that also was off.
Yeah.
But
my butt was wholly in the air.
my whole butt was in the air.
Yeah. I was just trying to
Butt was fully.
flip it and reverse
Foley
it.
and holy. My holy Foley butt.
Foley's like sound effects for movies.
What?
Like if you see somebody running, like like cartoons. That sounds nothing like running.
It sounds like sweatpants going against each other.
I don't have any sweatpants.
Not sweatpants, windbreaker pants. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. I'll give it.
The last time Mark White heard the windbreaker pants hit each other was that jump kick attempt.
That sound like it brings back such horrible memories.
It's like, you don't talk about windbreaker pants in front of me.
Nobody wears a Pacers jumpsuit. It's because that's what I was wearing.
Dude, I have a full metal Lark Lemon from the Harlem Globetrotters suit.
Oh, that's pretty
Pants
good.
and top.
The Harlem Globetrotters is pretty good. I have a Nike Pacer. Well, I had. I don't know if I still. I think I might have the jacket. It's the Pacers.
Nice.
I don't have any full jumpsuits, dude.
What?
I think I just realized a hole in my closet.
Yeah.
I need a jumpsuit now.
I bet actually, if you put on a jumpsuit, you'd probably look like a Russian gangster.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he was wearing a gold chain the other night. Just black shirt, gold chain. I was like, where'd you get this? I'm like, where'd you get this, JVB? He walked into the bar just big pimping, ladies in his arms. And I was like, where'd you get that gold chain? He's like, the salt mines. And I was like, you made that out of salt? And he goes, no, it's not made out. I'm like, yeah, it's made out of salt then? It's
I was
not made out of
drunk,
gold?
too.
And he goes,
Well, yeah.
He goes, no, the salt mines are like when you work and then you I'm like, yeah, I know. You didn't
I
actually
think I
make
said
that.
that's where I work.
At the salt mines?
The salt factory.
I don't know anything about salt mines. I got to get, if it's affording you gold chains, then maybe I
Yeah,
should
that's
get
probably a bad financial decision.
How
There's
much
no
does that
such
cost?
thing.
It's like $600.
That chain cost you $600?
Yeah.
And
Shut
It's
up.
real gold.
And you wore it to the sports bar?
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
stealing
I was
that
wearing
next time
it
I
every
see
time, actually. I wear it like almost every day, but I did get scared because one dude at Dempsey's, he said, protect your neck. That looks good enough to snatch. And I was like, all right. And I just tucked it in.
Yeah.
Does that get the ladies?
I don't know. I like it.
That's, yeah.
You know
what? That's all I needed to hear. I won't yuck your yum.
I never thought that jewelry would attract the ladies until there was three of us. It was me, you, and another individual who had on a gold chain. And this lady was loud. She was, I guess she was proud. She was proud of, she's like, I date a black guy. I forget.
Has a bone transferred
Oh, yeah, that's right.
from a...
Yeah. I don't want to say their I don't want to say their
Don't want to
names.
give them credit. Yeah.
But yeah, she was basically like enamored with this one guy, and I was like, I don't understand at all why. And then she said, and look, you have a gold chain. That's sexy. Like she put her hand on him, and I was like, what? I gotta get a gold chain. I guess
that was actually a perfect impression of her.
Well, the memory of that whole interaction that night is like seared in my brain.
That was wild. She said some wild.
Wild stuff, and I was like, who is this person? Where does she come from? And then she bought shots for everybody but me. I was like, all right, then I guess. And then yeah, she tried to apologize for it later, and I was like, you don't have to. Like,
I'm not racist.
like,
My
it's
boyfriend
true.
is black.
that's pretty much how it went.
It was
like, I have an extra
only-
bone.
here's what-
like,
no,
what?
here's what
like,
it-
here's, oh, okay.
Hers wasn't, I'm not racist, my boyfriend's black. It's, I'm not racist. My leg got amputated, and they used a black guy's bone for a replacement.
Oh, yeah, because we kept saying, like, you have a black guy's bone in you. And
Yeah.
she was just like, yeah.
Which is the wildest thing to be like, I'm not racist, guys. I almost died, and they took a transplant from a black guy. And it might be in his muscle. But I was like, that doesn't matter. What?
And we're like, you are racist because that guy was still alive when you took it.
Yeah, you used your family money.
Yeah, you're like, that one.
Yeah,
Like,
you picked him out like a lobster.
Yikes.
Wow, the stuff that people do.
Yeah, that's rude.
I'd
Yeah.
never do that, just to put that on the record. I'd never do that from a living black person.
Okay.
A
And then
living white person?
Maybe.
10 years from now, we're going to read the newspaper and we're going to be like, huh, It looks like JVB would do that.
Turns out they're like, he needs double lung transplant. We're like, that better be from a white man.
I swear to goodness.
We bring it up. They're like, we got 2 healthy lungs that just came out of this man. And then we bring up this. We're like, no, it's not what he would have wanted.
It's not what he wants.
He would rather die than take a man's lungs that aren't the same color as him.
He needs the lungs because he saw a girl and he tried to do a high kick and he slipped and then knocked the wind out of himself, but his lungs just straight collapsed. But they can't open back up because it's like a really strong suction cup.
That might kill you pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's why he needs the lungs. Like his last breath
true.
was like,
Yeah.
I need a black person's lungs.
No, white man's.
I need a white man's lungs.
I can never take a black man's lungs.
He had to write it down. I can never take up. And he starts to write a black man's dead. Like, poor JVB.
All right.
All right, then.
I'm already going back on this. I will take them if I need them.
We're just talking about lungs.
Yeah, not
You
for
know,
fun, but
You're not gonna take, not just for something to do like that lady.
Yeah, not just like my casual Friday. Think of how many $600 coins you could take if you were harvesting organs, though. Chains. I said coins.
Coins.
yeah,
Yeah.
you said coins.
Is there a $600 coin?
In Mario Land, probably.
If we melt down your chain,
Bitcoin.
those are like
At least
$118,000, I think.
Yeah, I wish I would have bought more when I was younger. I don't have like any. I have a tiny bit.
Yeah. When I started thinking about Bitcoin, like it was like 2017, I think it was still like $3,000.
Even then, it would have been so perfect. It should go into Ethereum right now.
Well, I have some, but are you a big crypto guy?
No, I was into it a little bit, but then I tried to get my dad into it, but then it was like when Bitcoin ran up to like 70,000, and then he's like, "Oh, like it's too high now." And then it was like 15,000 like 2 summers ago, and I was like, "Dude, you should buy a Bitcoin. Like you have the money." But then he's like, "Oh, I think it's over since it was down, and now it's back up to like 118." I was like, "All right,
Yeah.
well."
You think that anyone has a podcast where they discuss investing in different internet coins called Tales from the Crypto?
Yeah.
We should start it. Let's dress up JVB like Death.
Pull out the gold chain because
Yeah.
we know Death's rocking a chain.
Yeah. And then just be like, Tales from the Crypto. And you're like, invest in Ethereum.
And then we have to do this. Well, for
Man,
dramatic effect, that
we're
did
gonna
not
need
work.
better lights.
It's like, fluorescent lighting doesn't do that. I bet you there is a Tales from the Crypto something,
Let's see.
you know?
There's probably so many just crypto podcasts with no listeners, anyways.
Like most crypto podcast. Well, I bet you there's a
like
ton.
a couple.
Yeah,
that
there's
are
actually
big.
like #1 Tales from the Crypto, the rise and fall of FTX. Actually, I'm just going to make Tales from the Crypto, and it's Sonic's friend who invests in cryptocurrency.
and
He
got
just flies with his tail.
coins. Because Sonic and Tails collect coins.
They collect rings.
Rings. Dang it.
That's actually the middle between coins and necklaces, though. Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Or would you say bracelets are? That's rings. Depends how big your hands are.
Andre the Giant, he's putting, like, his rings are the size of bracelets for figure skaters.
Oh, I'm sure.
So he's got huge hands.
I feel like it'd be a
Andre the
bracelet
Giant.
for me.
Yeah, it's my mom's hall pass.
Andre. Man, I can't. Listen.
I'm just going to keep naming dead people so that my mom can never have a hall pass.
I found a loophole to the. Yeah, but we were talking about ghosts earlier, and that iPad over there, the cover just fell off it.
Yeah.
It was like everybody's just sitting here, and all of a sudden the cover just flops down. Nobody moved it. Nobody touched it. It's way over there.
Yeah, and I heard that sound is right after Blaise was talking about his mom's farts, too, so I thought we just heard one from home.
Dude, we could have. That just rattled all of North Dakota.
He could have knocked the iPad cover off.
That'd be. One time I was sitting on a bench with my grandmother. And me and my grandma, we have the same humor, I think. We both enjoyed farts incredibly.
And every once in a while, you would go up to her and say,
You can't milk those.
Oh,
oh.
I thought
the
there
rest
would be
of the part was-
some. Yeah, I was ready. I was right on. We were sitting on the bench. She farted, and it vibrated like the bench. And I just looked over at my grandma like, and then we started cry laughing because farts are hilarious. My wife said the other day when we were listening to the podcast, she turned it off because she was like, I don't think I want to listen to you guys talk about, I forget what it was, but it was like, I think it was like maybe bowel movements or something. And we're talking about like, I think we were talking about Dylan.
Oh.
I don't even remember, but yeah. She's like, I'm going to turn this off. I'm like, we're on a road trip and I'm driving. This is my podcast.
We better listen to this.
You made her listen
listening,
to your
yeah.
own podcast?
I typically don't like to, but my wife literally will put it on if we're driving like long trips because she wants to support. And then I do laugh at it because I'll be listening, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we did say that's all funny. And then I feel like a nerd for laughing at my own.
I feel even more psychotic when I watch like my stand-up clips back. Like I'll have my friend record the set, and then I watch it, and then I laugh, and I'm like, I knew what I was gonna say this whole time.
Yeah.
Well,
It's always, I mean, I listen, I started, well, I usually just put it, I don't record video as much anymore, just record audio, which is still just as bad. But then listening back, it always is like, oh man, this is hard to listen to.
sometimes there's a set that I have from a long time ago that I recorded the audio, and it like, I mean, it's only 5, maybe 6, 7 minutes or whatever, but every once in a while I'll just play it back and be like, man, that was really good. Like I did a good job there.
I get that. I can relate too. Like, there's a story about KD when he was like playing for the Warriors or something, and he was in the club and he's watching his own highlights on his phone. And somebody was like, took a picture, was like, "Is this guy nuts or whatever?" And then he's just like, he just tweeted like, "Oh, I like to see what I was doing." Like,
Yeah, you're pretty much Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but what if you're that's not the place to do it.
But,
You know, like I feel like if you're gonna like I don't go somewhere specifically with a bunch of loud people and music and be like, I'm gonna listen to my set, you know.
yeah. Like, 'cause
But watching your own dunks and blocks, it's a lot easier to watch.
First I'm gonna have to start dunking and blocking.
At least you don't need to hear your own voice during that.
True.
Hey everybody, can you be quiet? I'm trying to listen to my set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or imagine if Kevin Durant missed a shot and then he just went like, "Oh, that one's not gonna work." Then just like everyone just had to acknowledge how awkward that was.
That would be really funny. One of the
Right back. I just have to blow my nose.
Oh, it's over here. I had to blow my nose earlier. Nerd. Back in black,
But yeah, I was
but
saying,
not contagion, but not black lungs.
I don't really feel the same as him though, because like, if anybody ever catches me watching my own stuff, I'm like, I was watching something else. Something bad.
Every once in a while, when I got a show or whatever, I'll like walk around and have like listen to some of my stuff, just remember how I said some of it for bits that I haven't done in a while.
That's mostly what.
And then it's like, I really hope nobody knows that I'm listening to this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think like I mostly record and play it back, just so if I say like a weird tag or something that is hilarious, like I have a joke about making love in Arby's bathrooms, and then like randomly I was like, she got the meats, and like it just came up, you know, like, oh my gosh, and then the joke's actually about me about to do heroin in the bathroom, like that's what I'm leading up to, and then it turns out that I'm making sweet love.
You ever do heroin?
No,
That's good.
I don't think I will.
You know
Have
what?
you?
No.
Heroin, like injecting, that's the injectable kind, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure everything's injectable. Tommy Lee injected Jack Daniels into his veins.
Well, you can do that, no problem. I mean, Steve-O did that and had an IV.
Steve-O.
Right.
Steve-O did not do that.
Yeah, he did. He had an IV of booze or something, and then he had like a nurse do it. I think they blacked out her face because...
Oh, vodka.
Oh, it was vodka. Yeah, but then like within like 20 minutes, he was like ridiculously drunk. Just like walking around with his IV like, yeah, well, you have...
It just goes straight to the blood, too.
Yeah, dude, who was that? Tommy Lee and I think Nikki Sixx and them, they were just on tour, after they're done doing heroin and all this stuff, and then being like, what would happen if we injected Jack Daniels, which I think is dirtier than vodka, and they just did it themselves.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Whoa.
I think that's almost septic.
If you have an idea to inject Jack Daniels and you can't wait around for like the legalities and finding somebody who's like licensed to inject people with things. Plus, I bet you they had to if you inject somebody with Jack Daniels as a medical professional, I bet you'd get in trouble.
Yeah. Also, I bet that they never had one medical person inject them with any of the things they were. It's not like I better find a medical professional to get this heroin injected in me. They don't give away free needles to proper nurses. They give them to people from the streets.
Also, being like, inject that bottle of Jack Daniels into my arm doesn't really feel like a sober decision. So, like, there's no way they're like, oh, wait. Let's get a nurse, though, obviously.
Yeah.
They don't plan it out. They just kind of spur of the moment. It's spontaneous, for sure. Spontaneous. Yeah. Spontaneous.
I always say words wrong like that. People get, like, you feel so dumb, too. The worst one ever was I was talking to my friends, and I had only read this word before, but I was trying to say the epitome of stupidity. And I said the epitome.
Well, that's actually pretty funny. The epitome.
And then I was like trying to call him dumb, and I said the epitome, and they were just dying.
Well, that's like when somebody says like, what's that? That dude from Trailer Park Boys, Ricky. He says things like, worst case Ontario. Like that's hilarious, just because he doesn't know. The
Rocket
real
appliances. That's my favorite one.
Dude, I love the cadence that you talk, JVB, because it is different than most people.
It's a good rhythm.
It is. It does remind me though of Ed, and Eddie. You ever get that?
No.
Dude, just talk in your regular voice for a second.
I don't know what I should be talking about.
Hey, look out, Ed!
I don't know which Ed and Eddie's character I sound like either.
The big dumb one.
No, it's crazy. Your meteoric rise to fame has been. Where were you last night?
Were you working?
Oh,
Till 1.
I text him almost every Monday.
1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
I basically took a nap and came straight here. I woke up for this.
Nice, me too.
Woke mob.
Woke Bob. Say what? Say what? Are you? So you're not even part of the because you're asleep. You're a sleep mobber.
Yeah,
you're a sleepy
and that's
boy.
him.
Sleepy boy.
Sleepy boy.
Boing,
Sleepy
boing,
sleepy
boing,
boy.
boing,
Sleepy mob.
Sleep.
Yeah, for like 2 more months, and then hopefully I get a job working in the mornings.
Okay, 1 second here though. Tell me if just this cadence. I don't think you're a big dumb guy, but
yeah, it's crazy because I'm actually super smart.
Listen to this.
Oh, boing! It's a light bulb.
Nope. I don't.
It's a light bulb.
Wait. Play the recording a third time.
Okay, oh, boing! It's a light bulb. Boing! Okay, I'm stumped.
I believe.
I come up with scale.
Oops, different guy.
Scale.
Are you gonna play the recordings, or is Justin just gonna keep saying random things?
I think this light bulb one.
It's a light bulb.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been told I talk like slow before and stuff.
Yeah, but
It might be a little bit too much from this guy, but it's right in the middle.
it sometimes people have to speak. I was reading this thing about how many words per minute you can process, like auditorily, like hearing. And then sometimes people lose interest because you're not speaking fast enough because they can process so many more words that it's not humanly possible to speak fast enough to stop you from processing the information. It's not like reading.
Listen to Twista though, and Eminem.
Never heard of them.
I mean,
Yeah, I play those guys on double speed, on 2 speed.
It's a little bit too much for me.
what I don't like I think it's funny. Like I can listen to a rap song and I'll understand every word that they're saying. But if I listen to like a heavy metal song, I'm like, they're just like, and they're like, well, they're saying the blood of the gods is running through, and I'm like, what?
That is much different. I thought you were going to be like, but I cannot understand country music.
Yeah.
I
just
don't understand country.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. But
I went to Sierra Farrell last night, or Farrell, however you say it. I got a free ticket last.
Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, Sierra
Will
Farrell
Ferrell.
Williams.
Oh, she's from Virginia.
Every single person that I asked, I'm like, is it Farrell or Pharrell? And I got a different answer every time.
because nobody
I probably
knows.
could figure this out, but I don't want to.
What does she sing?
Songs. She sings.
She sings songs. Okay.
She's got like Americana, like country-ish.
Bluegrass.
Yeah, but it's not really straight bluegrass. It is crazy that it's just like
Is it LGBTQ plus bluegrass?
no, but it is like, well, I'm sure it is. It always. But it was the wildest group of people ever, because it was like big hick guys that are into country music, and then like the people that are dressed like country people for fun, but like hippies. And then there's just, I'm like, these are like the people who really do a bunch of mushrooms and listen to this and be one with the earth. And then it's like actual cowboys that liked it, which don't combine a lot.
No, that's like an episode of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Or like real cowboys and fake cowboys, city cowboys don't mesh well together. And then they get into a fight at a bar in the town.
Every week, Dylan, well, like the thing is, when he doesn't show up to the mic, like the open mics that are running, I'm like, dude, there's only 3 mics a week. You got to go to them to get better. Like, do them. And then he was like, people just be like, I had a rough weekend. It's like, what'd you do? It's like, nothing. I'm like, well, that's not, it's whatever. And then, so like last night when I went to that concert and I just said, you should run it for me.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I see you're not here. And I'm like, listen, you're not going to be good at this bullying thing. You know? Then he's like, you're a hypocrite. And I said, you're a hypocrite.
Oh my God.
And then he said, you're better than that. And I'm like, I'm not. And also, that's a good joke.
Yeah. Because he stomps out fires. Ah, dang it, that's rhinoceroses.
No,
man.
He's Watermelon's whole.
It took me a second to process what you said.
I was like,
but once I imagined the jaws smashing them, I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever
yeah.
seen a hippo eat anything else. Maybe full things of cabbage.
True.
I've watched people feed hippos online. I haven't Googled it, I guess, but I've seen it.
once I think at maybe it's a St. Paul Zoo, you can feed the giraffes. They bring you up on this platform and they give you for $5 a piece of leaf lettuce, and then you give it to the giraffe. And I was like, oh, this is an awesome photo opportunity for me and my grandmother, or my mom, my son's grandmother. She's holding them, give him the leaf lettuce. She's holding him. I get the camera ready, and she literally just holds him, gives him the lettuce, and the thing was like, and I was like, okay, well, do you have $5, Mom? Because I'm not made of money. And then she pulls out a dime, like a necklace. She's like, this is worth $600. So we got 12,000 pieces of leaf lettuce. And I didn't get one photo.
Oh, dang. Dude, JVB could never take, if he lost his tongue, he couldn't get a tongue from a giraffe. Because it's a black one. Giraffes have black tongues.
True.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, giraffes have
Sounds
black
gross.
tongues.
Sounds like it needs to like
Like
brush
it's
its teeth.
Yeah, like it's you got a case of the black tongue.
See, look at that.
It could be
That hot black tongue.
It does look decaying. I'll say
yeah,
that.
like it's
Yeah.
like it's not.
Looks like decaying.
It looks unnatural coming out of such a majestic creature as a giraffe.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is giraffes are real. Like what? What other? I mean, evolution is crazy, but like
Yeah, what did that come from?
Well, I mean, like, did the trees keep getting taller and taller that they were like, you know what we got to do? Our long
But the
neck.
weird thing is, why doesn't everything else where those things live have long necks?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, there's not too many things that live around where giraffes live, like besides rhinoceroses and
Cheetahs.
which take down giraffes, I'm sure.
Yeah. So cheetahs, I guess they don't eat plants.
Cheetahs don't. And the giraffes, like, the only thing they have is their neck to, like, and they sometimes will catch a cheetah, like, right in the midsection and whip it 30 yards that way because their neck is like,
It's crazy. Giraffe's neck is typically 6 feet long. The average neck is like a couple, like almost my exact height, a couple inches
Right.
shorter.
right. Like, man, could you imagine if your neck was 6 feet long?
Imagine if you got stuck in it. Like it ate you and you just got stuck in the neck standing straight up.
You could. You could, like, is the neck strong enough where you can't, like, do your elbows out like
Dude,
this?
that's the same thing. Like, I get scared of that, and for some reason, being eaten whole by a snake, just being like,
That would suck.
I'm not afraid of that anymore because I saw Anaconda, and it looks ridiculous to have a whole person eaten by a snake.
yeah, but have you seen those snakes when they eat like a full?
Yep.
Yeah.
We used to have a snake. It was a python.
Python, barely know her.
Nice. We named it Monty, and we used to feed that thing mice, but they had to be alive.
Yeah.
Like, we tried to feed it a dead one once, and it was like, it just laid in there for a long time, and then we were like, well, we got to get that out of there. It stinks.
You were a snake household?
We had a snake, and then it was like maybe for 2 years, you know? And it wasn't like, I'll be honest, I'm not like a reptile guy. Like, it never impressed me. It was mostly my dad's idea. But also, we had like almost a miniature. We had like, have you ever seen this movie, Let's Start a Zoo? Or Let's Buy a Zoo, something like that?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
think so.
We had a squirrel in our house. The squirrel mom died in the tree, and it was like 2 babies. And then we bottle fed a squirrel. And then he was just in our house like a pet. Then he got way too wild. Like, it was like, whoa.
What were you saying?
Dude, one time we were in Arizona. We were partying in Arizona. We just went to Twin Peaks and started having the time of our lives. Me and my friends Corey and Heath. We started
Twin Peaks, the Hooters type restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
in Camel Toe. No, Camel, not Camel Toe, Camelback. In Camelback. Oh, man. That too. Camelback Mountain. The other one's Valley. But you, Camelback, yeah. Camelback Mountain. They should really change the location of that one. I can't be the first person to screw that up.
Is this just south of the Twin Peaks?
Yeah. But in Camelback Mountain down there. And we were just sitting, it was too hot. It was during the middle of summer. So we just kept ordering the shot ski, but there's 4 shots on the shot ski. It's $12. So every single time, one person would have an extra one. So they'd get 2. And we just rotated that. The manager started to just love us and came over. He's like, you guys are awesome. And we're like, I think we're 10 years younger than you, and you shouldn't think that we're this cool. You should not look up to us. But then he was like, hey, I'll take you guys down to like Mill Ave and stuff later if you guys just stick around here, which is a big party spot down in Arizona. So we go, okay, perfect. Hop in this man's car, drive around. We're like, I think this is getting kind of scary. He's taking us to go into this like neighborhood that like his private neighborhood, had to like beep boop bop the code in.
The code was 6969.
And then he goes, yeah, guys, just come in my house for a second. I got to change and stuff. We're like, okay. We walk in. The guy goes upstairs. There's reptiles everywhere. And it was, dude, all the lights were like black light and dark. So many reptiles. We're like, we're going to die. Like, we were sitting there beside each other. I think that he might have locked the door behind him, too, like when we were down. Like,
he doesn't want people coming in and stealing his reptiles.
We were, dude. The 3 of us actually all looked at each other saying, what have we got ourselves into? This is stupid. This is the time you took the wrong drunk move. You thought partying was cool. It's not. We're all going to die. And Corey's like, we're going to get murdered. And then the guy came out of his room upstairs and he goes, and guys, this is now when I'm going to kill you. We were all like, what? And we're like, we knew it. We knew it. And he goes, no, I just heard you guys talking that I was going to murder you. He's like, I just like having these pets. And we're like, oh, yeah, this isn't weird.
No, we were just kidding. It's not weird at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I told you he was a loser when he had no friends to go downtown with.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. Imagine people being like, we were pretty much saying stuff like that. We're like, this weirdo fucking freaking took us to his house. What are we doing? This is gonna be. This is one time we always thought we always have these crazy stories hopping in with weird people that were like it never turns out bad. This is the time.
This is the. Did he bring a snake with him downtown? Like, because you ever see one of
but
those
you know
guys?
what is funny is he actually just brought us downtown. He's like, I don't really feel like hanging out anymore. I'm gonna go Uber to make some money. We're like, okay, see you later, Mike.
Mike the snake guy.
His name was not Mike. He was more.
His name was Snake. Snake Plissken.
He had like a split tongue. He was actually a reptilian person.
He had snake scales tattooed all over his body. Completely bald.
He unzips himself and he's a lizard. He's like, you guys have something wrong with lizards?
I see you guys are lizardists.
You probably wouldn't even take my lungs.
I'm just imagining him going home like 30 minutes later, picking up his iguana and being like, no, they said they were tired. They're going back to the hotel.
Then his bedroom it has no bed. It just has like a hot rock on it. He just lays on that.
Yeah, he sticks out his tongue.
I have to taste the air.
And then he wakes up and a fly comes by. He's like, oh boy.
Gosh, snake people are weird.
Yeah. You know what else is weird? Not that weird, but we played in the Wiffle Ball World Series this past weekend.
Oh, yeah,
which is
yeah.
sweet, dude. They turned this whole backyard. Last one ever. Shout out to the Bergens.
That was the last one?
Yeah, the last one. But shout out to Chad Bergen, Bob Bergen, Megan Bergen, Pat, Trevor, all those guys who put it on. It was a fun 13 years, but they like transformed this whole backyard into an amazing field. And then they had a mascot these past couple years called Whiffy, and I'll show you.
Why can't we recreate?
I guess we could, but look at Whiffy here. Me and Josh were with the wiffle ball mascot, Whiffy.
It looks like a deflated, bleached out
I know,
Kool-Aid
but
man.
we were talking about how funny it would be if we just have a drunk guy go up to him and be like, Whiffy, you think you're so much better than me? Just start beating the crap.
But he's in a softball costume. Like, just because your name's Whiffy and I'm Softy, it doesn't mean that I can't beat you up.
Yeah.
You want to fight? I bet you don't.
You ruined my marriage, Whiffy.
My wife thinks I'm too soft, and you got a bunch of holes in you. You're a cool guy. You're a cool guy.
Yeah,
nice yellow bat. Nice yellow bat.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't even get hit by metal, Whiffy.
Yeah.
You don't know what I endured. You get hit by plastic. I get hit by aluminum. Also, we were talking about it'd be funny if just to get that wiffle ball costume and then start making skits with it, to have Whiffy just come up and give people advice, where it'd be like, Whiffy, my marriage isn't going up very well. And then Whiffy would come along and be like, you know what? Why don't you have Whiffy take an old crack at it? You guys should open it up. Let me in. Then you'll see if you still want to be with him.
Yeah.
Whiffy's just
Whiffy and everyone, he's just clearly trying to hit on the person's partner.
yeah. Whiffy's just a dirtbag.
Yeah.
Whiffy's
My
like,
boss is he's been yelling at me lately, and I'm not sure if I want to keep my current job or not, if I should get a new one. Let me just sleep with your wife.
You know what I should do? You don't really like your boss? What's his wife look like? Maybe I could get in there.
After I saw Whiffy, I think I know Blaise's mom's.
Passes Whiffy. That's funny. Oh man.
I think it's just Whiffy being a terrible. Maybe we take down your boss, kill him, and I take his wife. We flood the country. You think you got a couple mil I could borrow?
We don't have to flood the country. Flood the country. Flee the country because I am in a costume and nobody knows who I really am.
Whiffy's actually that's what he is. There's nobody inside
He
it.
unzips it and it's just empty air.
Yeah.
He gets a whiff erection and it's just a giant yellow. You're so gross, Justin. I can't believe you said that.
And then you just see some smoke. They're laying in bed and smoke just comes out of the top of the holes. Oh, Whiffy. Oh, Darla, that was amazing.
Darla. Cammy.
Cammy.
We forgot about Cammy.
Cammy is a person that would cheat with Whiffy.
Cammy and Whiffy used to be a thing, but then Whiffy caught Cammy with somebody's husband.
No, actually, Softy caught Whiffy with Cammy.
Softy and Cammy
Softy
were a
and
thing?
Cammy were a thing, and then Whiffy came in, and that's why Softy
and Whiffy hate each other.
Softy does not have a soft spot for Whiffy.
I played in a softball league. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. I also played in a thing called kitten ball, which is just an oversized softball, and the guys couldn't use gloves.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Nope.
Kitten ball.
Kitten ball. Yeah, it didn't make. I didn't know.
Was it like a softer one?
It's a softer. Like if you hit it to the grass. Like, you could probably hit it to the grass in the outfield, but, not much further. Like,
So it's
nobody's
like-
hitting home runs.
It's like kickball with a bat.
But it's not that soft. It's, soft. Like, if you get pegged in the head with it, it broke my pinky, I went to catch it, and it snapped, and then I was like, oh, I think I popped my pinky out of place. And then there's this God bless him. But I was like, my pinky, I think I snapped it out of, I got to pop it back into place. And then this kid... God rest his soul, he's still alive. He was like, oh, I'm studying to be a nurse's assistant or something. And I was like, can you just pull it I'm not going to look, just pull it, pop it back into place. And he was like, okay. And he's literally yanking on my pinky. And I was like, I don't feel it going back in. And he's like, I'm trying. I don't. It turns out it was just busted. My pinky was broken. It snapped at the joint or whatever. And pieces of bone are floating around in there.
He's just rubbing
Moving
the
it
two
around.
ends of bone on each other. Just no, it's not connecting.
No, he was pulling on it to try to get it to pop back in, but no, I never did. And then my doctor told me, this is the thing he said to me that made me almost end it all. I was like, can you fix it? Will it go flat or anything like that? And then he was like, well, we could tear it apart and put the pins in it, like that Doctor Strange movie or whatever. But at your age, I don't think it's worth it. And then I was like, I'm sorry, what did you just say to me?
Yeah.
What?
I'm 14.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I still have a lot of life left in me. And then I had a heart attack. Just kidding. I
Okay,
didn't.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Not really. Hate Hulk Hogan. Never liked him.
I didn't even know about
Like
any
that.
of the racist stuff. I only knew him as a wrestler that I had never even seen before.
Yeah.
You've
yeah.
never seen Hulk Hogan before?
Well, I'd seen him, but I never watched wrestling.
Man, you need to grow up.
True. And start getting into wrestling.
Yeah.
Into the WWE.
I got into a
Of the
huge
old.
argument on Facebook one time because I called wrestling childish, and then this one guy was like, "Pfft, you don't know what you're talking about, man." And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Here's a commercial with children playing with wrestling toys. It's for children.
It is just old men's soap operas.
Yeah. Same with any sport, I think.
A lot of sports are like that because
Yeah.
it used to be just the sport, but now it's all the backstory and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
it's dumb. It's kind of like The Voice and stuff. The Voice or American Idol, where no one cares about how they sing anymore. They say, look at this backstory. This person had cancer.
Yup, they beat cancer, grew their hair out, and now they have a tremendous, a mediocre singing voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is exactly how I feel, though. Because, the NBA, I don't even care about the games anymore, but I just, watch...
Your own highlights?
Yeah, I just watch our team.
Our team.
Our
Yeah,
team.
the Timberwolves.
Yeah. People
Well,
always,
but
But
you're not looking at the
but-
backstories of them.
Yeah, well, the players and stuff, yeah.
Huh.
So you, figure out where they went to college and all the... And then, the NFL is really crazy. It's, really a soap opera because... Players are getting DUIs and beating their wives and stuff. It's all kinds of turmoil.
no, you're thinking of Congress.
That too.
No, I'm just kidding. Which, yeah, like
Players are going to the island with Epstein and stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There has to be a few of those. You don't hear of many sports stars. Also,
Brady.
I have a theory of
Tom Brady went to Epstein Island?
He just kissed his son one time.
what's the difference. Pretty big difference.
Pretty big difference.
Pretty huge, actually.
Okay. JVB, you got anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
No.
No. Justin Van Berkom, new funny guy hanging around us. You'll see him out and about.
Oh, yeah. You'll see him out and about.
What do we have? Do we have any shows going on? We got to plan this trip.
The aquarium
Talk
tonight.
about it.
The aquariums tonight.
We do have the aquarium tonight. If you are listening to this on Spotify or YouTube or anywhere,
Or
you've
listening
missed
live.
it.
Yeah. You have missed it.
But if you're listening live tonight at the aquarium, I think it's $10, 10 or 15.
Yeah.
It costs money?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. But anywho, that's our time.
Well.
Get your propeller hats.
Okay. On iwokeupforthis.com.
Toodaloo.
Aloha.